I'm at this beautiful A-frame cabin in southern Vermont today. It has a pretty sweet hot tub setup, a gorgeous interior. You actually have quite a bit of space here. It's very private, very secluded. I'm actually looking down the yard right now as I'm speaking to you, and it goes on for quite a bit. So this place definitely has a lot to offer. Let's go and check it out. To get started, we'll park the car and walk down this path and come to your breathtaking A-frame cabin. I love the slick, black, modern exterior. It just towers above all of its surroundings. You'll notice there is plenty of outdoor deck space, complete with a dining area and your hot tub. I'll get to all of that a little later, but you also have a well-maintained garden right in front of the A-frame, in addition to your fire pit, which has 4 seats. From this angle, you can see the roof and just the sheer size of this A-frame. It is 2 stories and has 3 bedrooms. One of my favorite parts of this Airbnb though is its location. It's on 7 private acres of land. You have items like this picnic table right here. You can then also walk further down and over this little bridge, and they actually host events and weddings here at this A-frame. Let's now walk back up the yard towards the cabin again, because I want to point out all of the incredible outdoor deck space. As we pan here from left to right, I'll start on the left-hand side, and this is your outdoor dining area. There are a bunch of chairs both in and around this black table, but this is a perfect spot to have some of your meals at. Now, further down the deck into my favorite outdoor space, of course, it contains the hot tub. You can easily fit at least 4 people into this hot tub, in addition to the 2 chairs right next to it. But after a long day of shooting, of course, I had to take a dip, and it's super peaceful. You can just sit in there and gaze out down into the yard. Also back here, you do have a hammock and I believe a storage shed for the owners. Last but not least, for the exterior, this entire setup looks truly magical at night. So you can see me right here lighting up a fire at the fire pit. And now that I've got it going, you can see the cabin in the background. All of the windows are lit up. And this is why I love A-frames. Just look at all of those angles, all those beautiful windows. The hot tub area also has a bunch of string lights everywhere that you can turn on at night. But now all zoomed out, you can see me hanging out right there around the fire pit with the cabin all lit up. This is taken right around sunset. Just doesn't get much better than this, guys. But now, without further ado, it's time to head on inside. As soon as you walk through the front door, this is the first glimpse of the interior that you're going to see. And of course, we are in an A-frame cabin, so it comes with those high arched ceilings and tons of glorious windows. But this is the living room space right here. Then up top, up that staircase, is the loft and one of the bedrooms, which we'll get to later. Before we go any further, of course, I have to make up a fire in this beautiful fireplace in the corner. It was super easy, and there's already some wood left for me at this Airbnb. And now here is what the corner setup looks like. Also next to the fireplace on the left, you have a smart TV for some late night entertainment options. In this area, you have a very comfortable couch which can fit 3 to 4 people, and I began every morning just sipping my morning cup of tea. I had a fire going. I was just looking out into the yard, into the woods on the private 7 acres that this A-frame sits on. And this is what my view looked like. You also then have just this entire wall of windows letting in all of that incredible natural light. Next up in this space, you have a little sitting area with a few fun toys. This is right next to the front door that we walked inside to get to the interior. And in this corner, you have some storage space with a little dresser and a few more items next to it. As we pan from left to right, you have a record player, then that bench right there in the middle, and you have a furry friend on this right side waiting to welcome you to the cabin. The hosts had some great musical taste though, in my opinion. They had quite an extensive collection of records, so I was listening to music for quite a bit throughout my stay. Let's now go and check out the kitchen. It's located right behind the living room. This definitely feels recently renovated or updated to me. You have all top of the line appliances, ranging from that stainless steel refrigerator over there on the left to your dishwasher, to those bright and eye-catching kitchen countertops. In the other corner as well, you have a microwave and your stovetop and an oven. So really everything you need to cook a full-fledged meal if you need to. And here is kind of a little prep table looking back out into the living room. Right next to the kitchen then, here is your indoor dining area. In particular, I really love the dining table. Everything from its slick and modern look to its color scheme is something I would want in my own future home someday. But this is the perfect area to gather with family and friends and enjoy all of your meals. Next up, we're going to explore some of the bedrooms and bathrooms inside of this A-frame, beginning through this door on the right. And this is the one full bathroom inside of this cabin. It's very white and bright and modern. There's white subway tile all throughout this beautiful bathroom. Then right here is your shower. I loved how the white tile contrasted so well with the shower head and the black handle. We'll now go into the first of 3 bedrooms right next door. This particular bedroom has a super comfy bed. You then have plenty of extra blankets to keep you warm during the colder months. And against this wall, you have plenty of storage space between 2 closets, all these drawers, and some nice bookshelves. Next to that room is another bedroom, and I would probably describe this as the kids' room, as against this one wall you have this shelf and it is stocked full of games, toys, and furry friends to keep all of your little ones entertained during your stay at this A-frame. That's it for the first floor though, so let's now head up top to explore the loft area. The first space we'll come into, I would describe as sort of an office and chill out area. And so you have this one desk against this wall, and on the opposite end, you have more of a reading area with these 2 comfortable chairs, blankets, and pillows. You also have this sweet view from the loft, looking out towards the ceiling and all of those windows. You can also look down into the living room. Continuing on down this hallway, you have this half bathroom right here. It's right next to what I would deem to be the master bedroom, but it has everything that you need, and it's quite similar to the bathroom that is downstairs. We're now in the third and final bedroom inside of this A-frame. It's definitely the most spacious of the 3 bedrooms. I loved this bed though, and the night tables on either side of the mattress. If we now look to the left towards the door that we entered into, you'll notice that black ladder. And if we hop up top that ladder, it'll take us into this cool kind of chill out and reading space. And I especially loved all of those lighting fixtures that are up top over the pillows. Last but not least, you also have your own private balcony that is directly connected to this bedroom, and you have 2 chairs and a little table looking out right into the woods. Thanks for checking out my A-frame cabin tour, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel. My A-frame cabin playlist is linked out in the video description. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for another Airbnb tour.